Masters Championship, Las Vegas, round 2. Vinny's up. Let's go. All right, guys, today we've got Vinny, and full disclosure, I don't know anybody's name on that other team other than the captain's name was Jason. So I just put Jason. I looked it up. They don't have any pictures. I can't find them anywhere else. I didn't take a picture of the score sheet, so I don't know who it is, but they're lagging for the break. Looks like Vinny may overhit this one. Yep. All right, so Vinny to rack. All right, Jason to break rack 1. Here we go. Drops a ball on the break. Looks like he made a solid, so he's gonna have to go at this 7 ball. Little bump on the 1, or a little bump on the 4 clears the 1 up. Runs into the 8 ball. Gonna make this rack a little bit tougher now. Getting around the 8 would have been helpful. A shoulder steer on that one. Doesn't leave Vinny a whole lot to shoot at, to be honest. Pulls the cue ball up the table. Good shot. Makes his 9 ball makeable. He probably would have liked having the cue ball a little bit further over here. But he's not going for the 6 ball. He's doing something with a 3 instead. All right, so Vinny coming back to the table with some options now. I did not zoom into the table on this one. I left it where it is so you guys can get a scope of what's going on in the room around us. Also, you can see me sitting back there. For now. I don't spend a lot of time in that chair. Nice shot, rolls in between the 8 and the 4. Bumping the 4 probably would have been beneficial there, but still he can move this 11 now. He's in a good spot for it. Holds up for the 10 to run it up the table. No way he was holding up for the 9. Definitely need to look at that one before you shoot if the 9 was his intention. Rolling up for the 9 would have been fine. Roll your cue ball up to here. You can play the 9, get on the 15, but 10 ball's as good as any right here. You just need to be confident on what you're going for. It's good. This 12 ball is going to get him directly on the 9. Just need to play this one with a little bit of top, run the cue ball towards the rail. Not that far towards the rail. Slow down. Still good. Put a little bit of draw on this one, punch it towards the rail next to the 15. Just like drag draw shot. Just like that. Landed a little straight on the 15, probably want a little less draw on that so you can send it a little bit more into the rail and then out just a smidge more. 8 ball's in a really tough spot. Bumping the 4 would have been key earlier, but missed out on that one. Well, now he's in a position where he can move all of it if he can get the tip down on this cue ball. Don't want to be... There you go. It sucks to have to jack up the cue, but you definitely don't want to roll forward on this one. Not where that cue ball is. Clears out the 4 ball, but he misses the 13. Interesting shot there. Vinny takes a stab at a bank shot without lining it up. You guys are going to see the refs come over to the table in a little bit and talk to these guys about slow playing. Vinny, Vinny, Vinny. Which is the 8 ball towards the rail. Almost ties up the 2 ball. That was a pretty dangerous shot. Don't think he has enough of the 3 ball to actually make it. Looks pretty tough from this angle. So he's going to go for the 4. And tie up the 8 ball. Not really sure what Vinny's doing there. I'm going to say that a lot in this video, I think. These guys exchange misses back and forth for a while. And I'll give you some inside information here in a little bit when we see the first ref come over. I know Vinny right now is trying to make it so he doesn't have to move the 8, it gets moved for him. But as you can see, he's going to be waiting for a long time if he keeps doing that, because these are a lot of needless misses coming out of their team. And there's a reason for it. Looked like he almost fell over. He seems to hit the ball pretty well when he's trying to make a shot. This is terrible. And I'm not really sure why Vinny is participating in this at the moment, other than I mean, if these guys are playing chicken on this last ball to get that 8 out, this isn't the way to do it. There's some smart shots you can make on the table to make sure that your opponent doesn't have a shot, and you can break this out. And it looks like they both are refusing to do it at this point. So he goes for Vinny's ball here. Alright, so ref is called. Vinny's called the bottom left corner here. So he's just going to poke this one in. But he doesn't. He misses it. Overhits it. Leaves himself a pretty tough one on the 4. At this point, I've already just talked to my teammates. Tyler and Dom went out and came back, and I realized what's going on. Or what's possibly going on, I should say. The team that we're playing only had 2 players show up. Their third player was a victim of Vegas, apparently. Was missing. Vinny drains the 8 ball, rack 1 down. More on that story when we go to rack 2. Alright, Vinny to break rack number 2. So anyway, you see the ref back there looking at his clock and watching our table. The team that we were playing said that they weren't sure when the third player was coming. Vinny drops the 7, drops the, was that the 10 ball? Yeah. 7 and the 10 down on the break. Vinny's got some options. Looks like stripes are probably the best option here. If that 9 goes in, I think it's the best way to go. 14 passes the 3 over here, so yeah. So we kind of suspected they were slow playing to give their third member time to get to the table. Which I didn't care about, because if he showed up in a rough state, I was going to be playing him anyway, so whatever. I was ready to play whoever walked in the door. But he had to get through Vinny first. Now, I don't know if they were actually slow playing, but they were definitely taking some needless safeties and some misses here. I think he's got a 6 ball here on the side. Brings it out for what looks like a look at the 4 ball. Just roll this up for the 1. For some reason, using the 2 ball as a key to get on the 8. Lands in a really good spot because you're going to hit this with draw anyway, so you at that angle you're just going to be drawing up to the right side of the 8 ball. Hits it off center because he jams it. And Vinny's got 4 balls to make here to get on this 8 ball. Not really sure why he decelerated through a stroke like that. You've got a whole table to work with. She's playing really tentatively. I think the guy missing that many shots in the first rack and trying to leg it out may have gotten in his head while he was playing. I didn't really talk to him about it because I got annoyed with the situation and just went for a walk. Everybody was trying to make a big deal out of it, and I just wanted these guys to play some pool, you know? Oof. Gets a bad bounce on that 14. Again, a lot of room to work with over here to try to get that ball out. A little bit of spin can get you heading in the right direction. Don't forget that 14 was over here. He had a lot of room to get around those if he came back the other way. Looks like he's going for a kick. And scratches on the 8. Well, that's it for rack 2. Vinny is up 2-0, heading on to rack 3. All right. Vinny breaks off dry on rack 3. In the middle of racking, the ref came over and gave a warning about taking too long. As you can see, the table over here, these guys are done. These guys are on their third match. This is the third rack of our second match. Yeah, so, I mean, it doesn't help that Tyler took an hour and a half to finish his race. But now we have two people who are not making any shot, whether intentionally or not. So I am drinking my vodka. Vinny doesn't get all the way up for his 7 ball. It was a pretty tough spot to land in anyway. He had about a ball and a half of room to land in. Disappointed he didn't make it to the short rail though, but 6 ball on the side, goes around the 8 ball, comes back up here, should have a good look at the 7 now. Possibly too good of a look. Might shoot the 5 ball if the 5 ball goes by the 15. I want to shoot the 5 ball. We can move that 13 out of there. Possibly break up a little bit of our mess. Goes for the 7 and gets the 13 to fly, which is good. 1 ball goes by the 13 up the table if he has to go that way. Very nice shot on the 1 ball. Shooting the 4 ball is actually not a bad idea here. 2 works as well. Just got to make sure you can get back to that 4 ball because you're not shooting the 5 next unless, well, yeah. Yeah. You want to use the 15 here. Just check up on the 15. Don't overhit this one. Oh, but you got to make the ball. At this level, you can't be missing shots like that. no matter who you're playing. This guy here finds a gear that he's been sitting on. Vinny's in a world of trouble if he's missing shots like that. Oh, wow. A little bit off balance with his foot in the air. Hard to find your center. Not sure if Vinny's going to try to hold this one or run it up the table and back. Looks like he's running up the table and back, and it looks like he might get there. Very nice shot, Vinny. Good job. That's right. Take a look at that 8-ball. You're going to need to see where it goes. You can run this with high left. Bring your cue ball around here. Play the 8-ball back up. Gotta hit it a little bit harder than that. Ball's over where the 14 is. I think he's going to attempt to carry him here from the looks of things. Carries the 14 in, leaves the cue ball up there, works out in his benefit. And here we go again. Vinny calls for the cross bank. Doesn't line it up, he's just going to guess. Rolls it up instead. Leaves him straight in on his 9. Not really sure what he thought was going to happen there. Easy out from here. Got to make this 13. That's the only trouble ball on the table. There we go. All right, looking at the 8-ball in the top left, calls his shot. Okay. With Vinny leading 2-1, we are on to rack 4. All right, here we go. Rack 4. Cue ball goes down in the bottom left. 12 ball is tracking towards that side and falls. Looks like we made 2 solids and a stripe. I don't see the 5 ball anywhere. We're going to take stripes on this one. Rolls up. Not into the best of spots. Misses his 13, breaks the 8 and the 7 up. So let's see what Vinny decides to do here. Looks like that 6 ball goes. Maybe he's going to check that out. Just put a little bit of stop on that 6 ball. Hold your cue ball over here somewhere for the 3. Nice shot. You can run this one up through traffic. He's got the perfect angle to run through traffic, go this way towards the 4 ball. Just slow roll this. Don't get stuck behind the 9. There you go. I think he's got enough room. Doesn't look like he's frozen to the 14. We're going to draw this one back for that 7. Just a little bit. Or hold it. Whatever. I always tell these guys when we're practicing and working on stuff that you want to have the complete story of what's going on before you shoot the ball, before you get down on that shot, so you're not making any adjustments while you're down on your shot. It's very, very dangerous flying the 8-ball up and down the table like that. You had enough room to overdraw it a little bit too, so you can't be too scared. You have to know what you're looking at, you know, go down there, take a look at the shot, see where you need to have that cue ball land. Figure all that stuff up before you get down on the ball, because he's lining up and then you see that tip go down, go up, go down, and then he decides on the shot he wants to shoot. I think that's a big part of his problem. A little bit of indecisiveness. Gotta have confidence in your shot. When he knows exactly what he's shooting at, he has no problem making it. He can break this 8-ball out without scratching, he's doing well. But if he just grazes the 8-ball, the cue ball's going into a tough spot. Looks like he might be leaving it back there instead. That one I don't mind so much. That's a good shot. Now Vinny has the ability to shoot the 7 this way and draw the cue ball back to here. He's readjusting and looking at everything again while he's down on the ball. It works out okay this time. He put it in the right spot, but you got to know it all, man. Looks like he's got enough room to see this 7. Might play this 7 off the 1 a little bit. Just push your 1 this way, bring your 7 up the table. Bring your cue ball this way if you can. Goes for the 7. Didn't think he had that angle. If he can make this 1 ball, he's out. Just don't have to hit it hard. You're right there on the 8. Problem is, if you miss this shot, you're leaving him out. Beautiful shot. See, like, he knows what if he knows the shot he's going for, he's got no problem making them. But when you see him change his mind halfway through a shot or miss his shape on the first ball and then go after the second one, it just becomes a bit of a headache for him. Either way, Vinny's up 3-1. We're on to rack 5. Last rack of 8-ball coming. All right, Vinny breaking off rack 5. Here we go. Eight ball down. That's that. Wow. All right. On to rack 6. First rack of 9-ball coming. Vinny's up 4-1. Let's go. All right, Vinny breaking off some 9-ball, leading 4-1. And cue ball holds up. Looks like the 6-ball is missing. And what else is missing? 7-ball? 6 and 7 are gone. 4 balls behind the 9 up there in that corner, or on the rail. I think he's pushing out. Better places to push, Vinny. It's a bump on the 5-ball. Might have pushed the 5-ball in the way. Did push the 5-ball in the way from the looks of things. Let's see. We have a weird angle here. Nope. Goes 2 into the 4. Might have been trying to fire at that 9-ball. Let's see where we can get this 2-ball to stop. Oh, 2-ball stops in a terrible spot. The good news is you just hit the 2-ball this way and leave it back here behind the 5, run your cue ball down here. Gotta hit it harder than that, buddy. Take a second. Look where that cue ball needs to go. Look where that 2-ball needs to go. Got that foot in the air again. Gotta be careful. Yep. Keep those feet on the ground, even when you got a tough angle. If you can't do it, fine, that's one thing, but find a way to put your foot down on the ground so you're not teetering back and forth on one leg trying to make a shot. All right, ball in hand, 3 balls left on the table. It's a really big pocket when the 8-ball is sitting next to the corner like that right over here. So you definitely don't want to finish on the wrong side of that ball. Ashes that 9-ball into the pocket. All right, Vinny gives one away. He's now up 4-2. Rack 7 coming. All right, rack 7. Here we go. Two ball down. 5 and 7 are a mess. Got to look at the 1. 8-ball might be in the way. Well, just firing, hoping to make something happen. All right, misses his 1-ball. Makes the 4-ball though. A little bit of poopski action going on. Ties up the 1 and the 7. Sends the cue ball sailing on that one. That's an interesting way to take that shot. Overhits this one. Cuts in the 3-ball. Really nice cut shot. 5-ball is looking pretty good from there, so not bad. 6-ball is going to be tough to get on here. You got to play probably 2 rails and aim for the middle of the table. Looks like it might just get... Oh, nope. Boy, that ball rolls forever. I was watching the championship. I don't know if anybody of you guys watched it. The final was on YouTube, and they were playing on that white diamond table. And Eva said that the players kept lagging short. They would start here, and their lags were all finishing here, coming back, just really, really short. And she said that the players are not used to the speed of the table because the championship table is so much faster than the other tables. And I about came out of my chair. Like, this table was fast. What's going on is that table is just ridiculously slow in that room. Nice shot on that 6. Good kick shot. Well played. But yeah, I was not a single final on that table did anybody start hitting the ball well until after they saw everybody struggle with the slowness of it. Shots were coming short all kinds of times. Somebody take a shot. that would have to go here, back out, and then try to get out into this area off the rail, and they would fall a half a table short every single time. And they were hitting it hard. Really, really weird call, though. This table's quick. The table that we play the next match on is way slower than this one, but still looks to be way faster than the one they played the championship on. All right, leave himself a decent look at this 9-ball. And there we go, 4-3. Vinny's lead has been cut to pieces. Now we get a close match. On to rack 8. All right, looks like 3-ball dropped, 8-ball dropped. 1-ball looks great. 2-ball looks great if it passes that 6, which kind of looks like it does. 6 to the 4 is easy. 4 to the 5 is easy. Back towards the side to the sit man. 2-ball goes. It's the easy rack. Bumps the 6-ball. Leaves a tough one on the 4 now. Plays the 4 into the side. 7 comes back and messes up any plans he had with that 5-ball. Ball goes in off the 9. Cue ball decides to end it. I'm not sure from this angle if that 6 goes. Vinny's taking a look at it now. Looks like it does go. All you gotta do is just hold the cue ball anywhere in here, play the 7 that way, and roll up for a easy 9-ball. If it goes, I might draw it back to here so you're off the rail. If it looks pretty tight, just play it off the rail to back to here. Having to force it to make something happen. And I go for a walk. I stop to see if he's going to kick this in. He misses the kick. Makes no contact. Vinny's got stop shot to 9-ball. All right, 5-3 Vinny rattles in the 9-ball. Here we go, rack 9 on the way. All right, Vinny makes the 1 and the 7 on the break. 2-ball hangs up over the pocket. Looks like he can see it. At least he has room to go rail first from the looks of things. 3-ball is perfect shape for a rail first here. That cue ball is going to come out towards the middle of the table if he doesn't overhit it. Good shot, good shot. Oh, 8-ball. All right, cool. Gets a good bounce on the 8-ball. Great shot on the 3. 4 to the 5 is easy. 6 is way out. Yeah, easy rack. Let's go. Break and run, Vinny. Never mind. Vinny decelerates on his stroke. He's unsure about what he's going to do with the cue ball. So he decelerates, pushes the cue ball off to the left a little bit, sends the 3 ball far right. Wide right. Right. Alright. Friendly bump on the 6 ball slows down that cue ball, leaves him with a perfect 4 to 5. My watch thinks I need to get up. I'm busy. Oh, misses it. Same thing. Same thing. He pushed the cue through the cue ball. I mean, how did we find such a perfect matchup for these guys? Nine ball in. That's that. Vinny's up 6 to 3. On the hill. Heading on to rack 10. Alright. Vinny breaking off rack 10. Here we go. Six ball down, 2 ball down, 7 ball down, 1 ball hidden behind the 5. That's what happens to me when I make 3 balls on the break. Lost his cue ball a little bit on the break there. Pushes up for... Definitely didn't push for a jump or anything like that. I guess he pushed himself into a kick spot. Goes for the parallel shift kick method. Makes good contact on the way back by it. Leaves a makeable 1 ball. One ball down, cue ball rattles out. Fortunate little... at least it didn't bounce and come back this way, you know? He wouldn't even be able to see the 3 over here. These guys. If this ball doesn't go in, Vinny's got a really good, really basic safety option here. He can just send the 3 ball this way, leave the cue ball back here. Gonna have a ref come take a look at this. It's gonna have tough shape on this 4 ball anyway. I'd almost consider that's a bad hit. It's wow. Everything about that shot was really, really weird. Nice jump shot, makes good contact. Let's see where this 3-ball ends up. What was that ref looking at? He knew he was on the 3-ball, right? I might have to make a short out of that or something. We'll see. That was a weird one. Was that also a good hit? Come on. All right. I don't know, maybe our angle is really weird. Slow down, cue ball. He's crossing the shot line. I mean, I've said this before. Anytime, here's your shot line for that ball that you're trying to make it. Anytime you got a cue ball going this way across the shot line, you're just asking for it. Playing it into this rail and coming up this way and playing against this shot line, that squiggly shot line I just made, that's your safer bet for getting better shape. Banks in his 5-ball on accident, I imagine, since he shrugged at it. We're going to make this 8-ball happen. Not taking a look at it, we're just going to fire at it. It's a good draw shot. Probably the best shot he's played. All right, let's go. 9-ball on the top left. And it's down. Vinny wins the match. 7-3. That was a weird one. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it for what it was. I will. Yes, there's me. Let's go. We're going on to round 3 of this tournament now, and facing off against a pretty tough team, but got some good stuff coming. So hope to see you guys there. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, yada yada yada. You guys have heard it a million times before, yet somehow 80% of you still unsubscribed. It's okay. Still trying to get to 500 subs so I can do some special stuff. Yeah, that's really all I got for this one. I'm still kind of confused as to what I just saw, but I don't know. It cleans up in the next one. We'll see you guys then. Take care. Bye.